The thing about having that perfect moment where everything seems to be in total alignment and you feel absolutely in the flow and totally connected to everything and so appreciative. That appreciation, it's like this incredible warmness that bathes you, and you just are just completely blessed with it. What's happening here is that the reason you're feeling so good is because you are in alignment with your true inner being, because that is what your inner being feels. That is what who you really are is experiencing. So when we align ourselves perfectly in physical reality with our human person and our thoughts and our activities and beliefs, and when we align all these things with what our inner being experiences and believes and feels, that's when we are absolutely bathing in this very pure consciousness type energy, and it becomes so clear to us. The thing about these perfect moments is that the moment you have one, you begin to crave it. You begin to crave these perfect moments. You begin to look for them. You begin to seek out this energy in everything that you do. But sometimes we may find ourselves in a situation or something happens that we didn't plan on, or maybe things have gone according to plan, but for some reason you just don't feel the same sense of positivity and ecstasy that you felt yesterday. Well, don't worry, because it hasn't gone anywhere. You are that perfect energy. You are that ecstasy. You are the alignment. So don't be so hard on yourself. Understand that sometimes we may find ourselves a little out of balance and not be in the perfect place at the perfect time. But sometimes you will. The ticket, the key to unlocking that alignment always is that when you are in it, and trust yourself that you will know clearly when you are in it, that feeling is so pure, so perfect. It is extremely obvious that you are who you are in that moment. Everything, the wind blows through your hair. It's just perfect. The birds are singing, they're singing for you. It's this energy. Understand that in these moments where you are in that alignment, where you do feel that energy, the key is to appreciate it. Appreciate how appreciative you feel. Appreciate the perfect alignment and flow of energy that you're experiencing. That's what you do. And in the moments where you can feel and you can tell that you're not in that same alignment, that whatever it is, the experience that happened, the conversation with so-and-so, the event at work, the whatever situation is happening, the location, maybe everything's perfect, but you're just a little bit more tired that day and not feeling it as much. Understand in these moments, you do not need to worry. You do not need to be fearful, and you don't need to start looking for where is that perfection again. Yes, when you look for things, you will find them. But the truth is that that perfectness that you feel in those moments is happening because you are in a state of allowing who you are to exist. You are in a state of allowing your inner being to work and move through you. That's why you feel so perfect. So understand that when you don't feel that perfectness, it's okay, because your inner being is still here having their experience. You just need to allow them to move through you again. And the way that you can start to allow that perfect alignment to erupt, to overflow once again in your reality, is to not stress. Don't be so hard on yourself, and relax. Because this amazing gift that we have in life, part of what makes it so special, part of what makes our inner being so excited to manifest themselves here in this reality, is the fact that you can experience yourself being out of balance. The fact that you can be not in the right place at the right time all of the time. That's what makes this place so exciting and so much of a grand adventure. So understand that even when you feel like you're not in alignment, you are in alignment with the perfectness that is the experience that you're choosing to have from who you really are. Life is fundamentally very good because we exist. And that existence is oh so sweet. You may ask yourself, why wouldn't I have chosen to manifest myself in a reality where I just felt perfect all of the time? Well, imagine you're a cook in a kitchen, and there's only one ingredient in there, and that ingredient is what represents the feeling perfect all of the time. It's a very boring kitchen. It's much more exciting to exist in the kitchen with shelves erupting with different ingredients and different meals and experiences, and the possibility of it not cooking perfectly. It makes the ability of it cooking perfectly in those moments where that bleeds through, where that perfection makes itself known. It's so much sweeter. It's so much more incredible. There's a new level of consciousness and appreciation that is able to expand because of all of the ingredients that exist in the kitchen here. So remember, these perfect moments in our lives, the reason they feel so perfect is because you are in alignment. Sometimes you will not be in alignment. Holding yourself on a pedestal of trying to be in alignment all of the time is one of the best ways to find yourself not in alignment, because your inner being isn't worried about that. Your inner being has nothing to prove to themselves or to anyone else. They are absolute perfection simply for the sake of their existence. So just do life, experience it. Those days where things feel a little bit lower, oh man, they make those days where things feel a lot higher so much more incredible, don't they? See, that contrast that we experience in our lives, that contrast that erupts and flows into all the cracks and crevices of who you are and the experience that you're having, that contrast is what gives you the ability, as the divine creator that you are, to have a new preference of what they'd prefer to experience. It's that preference of you wanting to be more in alignment, of wanting to feel that more, of wanting to go out in the world and put yourself in the beautiful place you know you want to be, that's calling to you. See, that calling, the fact that you're not in that place yet, but that you know you want to be, it's that preference that is only able to be born because of all of the ingredients in the kitchen, because of all of the contrast, because of all of the days where you don't feel well, because of all of the experiences that you don't prefer to have. Those are what allow your preferences to even exist in the first place. The way you get to be you is by experiencing many things that are not you. And that's why not being in alignment is actually in alignment. That's why not feeling perfect is simply perfect. Thanks. Much love.